Hi. We had some fun, right, doing Indian dance, right? And that's cosine rule. Remember it? It makes maths a little bit more relaxing. Sometimes, maths, they say people who are good at maths are nerds. Am I a nerd? I'm a bit of a fun-loving person. I think so. Now let's look at back to sine rule, cosine rule, and I'm going to add on something, area of a triangle. Now you know sine rule. Sine A over A equal to sine B over B equal to sine C over C. When do you use the sine rule? Sine A over A, sine B over B, sine C over C. We use sine rule if we have a given pair. Alright, any one given pair, then we can find the other side of the other angle. Now for cosine rule, we use it if we have the included sides, you're given these two sides, and the angle, we can find out what is A. If we're given these two sides and the angle, we can find out what is A. We use cosine rule, Indian dance. Or we want to find out what is B, and if we're given these two and the angle between them, we can find out what is B. Or the third reason for using cosine rule is you're given all three angles, alright? You're given all three sides. And I want to find out what is A. What do I say? I said A. How do you find out what is A? We make this small a the leader, A squared, and we said your B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos A. We want to find out what is A. Move this whole formula over there, minus becomes a plus. And so what's cos A going to be, my dear friends? We've got B squared plus C squared. When you bring this over, take the A squared here, and all these attachments, you're going to divide it. That's how you get your angle. Alright? So this is just using cosine rule to find out the angle if you're given three sides. Now, what about area of the triangle? Do not worry. We need not always fall on the triangle base times height divided by 2. We've got another formula. Alright? Area of the triangle, area of this triangle ABC is equals to half AB sine C. Area of triangle. Let me write it more distinctly rather than putting it as area. And I'm sure you know I'm talking about a triangle. Alright? Half AB sine C. Or you can say half BC. Yes, if it's half BC, the angle between them, sine A. Great. Or you can say half AC, and the angle between them, my dear friend, is sine B, the angle between the two given sides. Now, actually, the base times height that you know divided by 2 is coming from that. If I have a triangle, alright, if it's a right angle triangle, if this is the base, and this is going to be the height of the triangle, the area equals to half. You put these two sides, BH, sine 90 degrees, right? Applying the same formula. And if you press sine 90, what is it equal to? 1. So this is 1. So you get half BH. You saw that? How it came about? Base times height over 2. It came from this formula too. They're all connected. So remember, my dear, area of a triangle, half AB sine C, or half BC sine A. Just remember, alright, you multiply this length times this length, half of it, and then the sine of this angle. Alright, the included sides and that angle, the included angle between them. Alright, now we're going to look at all what we know. You've got all your fundamentals, you know to find angles in the last lesson. You now know, you know your sine rule, you know your cosine rule, and you know the area of triangle. The next third fundamental that I'll go in the next lesson will be bearings. But I'll tell you, if you know all these, bearings become really, really easy. So don't worry. In the next lesson, we'll have more fun as we learn bearings. Now let's look at this sum. And we said, A, what is the area of this triangle? Alright, we said area equals to half 6 times 8 sine 90 degrees. Alright, you put it in and you can know that sine 90 degrees is 1. So you can cancel it and you get 3 times 8, which is 24 cm squared. Now my dear curious people here, you want to apply that formula, right? So I would also want you to find out what is this angle first, right? If you find it, what do you get? You get 36.9 degrees, yep. And what is this angle gonna be? 53.1 degree. Now we're gonna test it, and we said, is this formula half AB sine C? Does it really work? So let's look at it. Alright, area of triangle. If we take the two given sides, half 8 times 10, yep. And the angle between them is 36.9. So what do you put here? Sine 36.9. Cancel this. You get 4 times 10 is 40. Put into your calculator. 40 sine times sine 36.9. Let's see what you get. Yes, I got 24.01. Right? So it is the truth. We still get a 24 cm squared. It's 24.01 because perhaps these angles are rounded up. That's why we don't get the accuracy. Next, if I were to take these two sides here, alright, and I take this angle, what will the area of triangle be, please? Half 6 times 10. They are the sides of the triangle. The angle between it is sine 53.1. Test it, my dear. What do you get? I know you know it. Alright, 3 times 10 is 30. 30 sine 53.1. Ooh la la. I get 23.999. It's about 24. So you see it, that I'm not bullshitting you. I'm telling you the facts, and they all are in sync. Alright? And I'm sure, I hope these formulas now resonate well with you. The sine rule, the cosine rule, the area of the triangle. Alright? So, I hope your mind, your brains are not cramped. You're still feeling comfortable, relaxed, and getting to do more. Now let's look at this triangle. We have a triangle, 3, 4, 6. And we want to find out what is cos A, what is cos B, and cos C. Now what rule would you use? Yes, you will use your cosine rule. Great. Can we use sine rule? You can't. Why? Because you don't have a given pair. Right? Can we use tuakaso, the tangent, opposite over adjacent and all that? You know, tuakaso. Remember I told you all that's only applicable if it's a 90-degree angle. Triangle, 90-degree triangle. So here we shout cosine rule. And it runs to you. Apply the formula. Let's look at it. Now we want to find cos A. What do? We say A. Who's going to be the opposite side? 6 is going to be the leader. Do you see that pattern? 6 is going to be the leader. Yeah. 6 squared is equal to 3 squared plus 4 squared. Yep. Minus 2 times of 3 times 4 cos A. We want cos A to be expressed. Alright? So we bring this whole family over. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24. And it's a minus. When you bring it over, it becomes a plus. 24 cos A is 3 squared plus 4 squared minus 6 squared. What do you get here? 9 plus 4 squared, 16. You get a 25. 25 minus a 36. Alright, what do you get? And then you divide by 24. That's your cos A. My dear, you get a negative number. Your cos A. The very fact is a negative number. It tells you that's lying in the second quadrant, doesn't it? Because it's an obtuse angle. Remember, add sugar to tea and coffee. Yeah, remember when it lies C-A-S-T, obtuse. And that's why the cos is negative. You saw the logic? You getting to be good, my dear, but they didn't tell us to work out the answer. They just wanted the value of cos A. But we are curious people. I want to work along with you. Let's press the answer inverse cos. And then you press the word minus. Remember, use the small minus, not the operational minus. Alright, 11 divided by 24. Yes, and do you see 117.27? Alright, I just want to be, hey, we'll write it down to see the story. Alright, because you're curious just like me. I just want to go along with you. Alright, it's 117.3 degrees. Let's see the angles all become 180 degrees. Alright? Because I'm just as curious. Is it true that all angles in a triangle must be 180? Let's do a little thesis on it. Alright? And get a little master's. Not a master's in maths and such. Not the real master's degree. But in you, you're convinced in a triangle, all three angles add up to 180 degrees. Alright? I was like that when I was young. Naughty. Naughtier than you. Right, curious. Oh, maths you have to be. Now let's find cos B. How do you do cos B? Cos B. Who's got to be the leader? B is facing 4. Right? That's the important hint in cosine rule. B, who are you facing? 4. So you said, alright, 4 squared is equal to 3 squared plus 6 squared minus 2 times 3 times 6 cos B. Carry this whole thing over. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36 cos B. The minus becomes a plus. 36 cos B. Here's 9 plus 36 divided by 16. Sorry. You know, sometimes when you write, you tend to make a few slips. We are not perfect. We are all humans, aren't we? That's why we got to be very careful. Alright? We carry this over. The 4 squared has to be brought here. You know what I did, right? Careless. Alright, minus the 16. So we add them up. 9 plus 36 take away 16 is 20, isn't it? Plus 9. You get a 29. So your cos B is going to be 29 over 36. Got it? You got that. And the very fact that it is positive tells us that it is lying in that quadrant. As I said, you're curious. Let's find out what is B. Alright, inverse cos bracket 29 divided by 36. Dum. You see, you get 36.3. So we said, hey, B, you're 36.3. I write it in yellow because white is what is given. Let me write in another chalk. 36.3. Did I say that? Alright? And what do you think about C? Will it be smaller than that? Yes, because it's facing the shorter side. This is 4, that's 3. So let's do it again and let's be curious and then see what it's all about. So what is cos C? Now cos C is going to be, yes, before we work it out, C is facing 3. So 3 squared is equal to 4 squared plus 6 squared minus 2 times 4 times 6 cos C. Now we said A at 8. 8 times 6 is 48 cos C. Please go over 48 cos C. Cos C. Here is 16 plus 36. 3 squared goes over here. You've got 36 and this is 40. 46, 52. 52 minus a 9. You get a 43. So your cos C is going to be 43 over 48, right? And let's see it. After all, we are supposed to express it. I just put it right because I think most likely I am. Right? If we are not careless, we press an inverse cos of a 43 divided by a 48. And what do we get? I get 26.4 degrees. You got it? So I told you, we could guess it right. It's a 26.4. Now, as I said, the curious, you see, is the smallest angle because it's facing the smallest side. This angle is huge because it's facing the biggest side. All right, the biggest side. So we are very, very curious, right? And we have not finished our experiment yet. Right, we were doing all of that. We just want to add them up. A plus B plus C. Hey, what are you? 117.3 plus 36.3 plus 26.4. We get a 6, 10, doom. 8 plus 6, 14 plus 6, 20. We get a 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8. And 180 degrees. Yeah. Saw it? So, everything falls in place. Maths is not something about somebody made a formula and it's supposed to be that way. I do not know why it exists. I just learn it because my teacher teaches me, and then after my exams I forget it all. I don't know what it is. Now we are not going to learn maths that way. We're going to learn maths with great understanding, knowing the formula and its functions, and being able to make intellectual guesses in a very, not by guessing for the sake of guessing, because this is not a lucky draw, but making an intellectual reading, all right, and an accurate, fairly accurate estimation. All right, sine rule, cosine rule, area of triangle. These are what we call fundamentals. Let me go through again very fast with you the fundamentals that we learned today. We first learned about sine rule. All right, now when we apply these concepts, we know, my dear, that it can be any triangle. Sine rule, cosine rule can even apply for a right angle triangle. It can apply for even a scalene, an isosceles, an equilateral triangle, an obtuse triangle. As long as it's a triangle, it applies. And in sine rule, you get sine A over A equals to sine B over B equals to sine C over C. And in cosine rule, ooh la la, you learned it? It's the Indian dance. What do you get? Alright, A squared equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos. Right? So you see A squared equals to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos A. Right? The one that's facing A. If it's a B squared, it's going to see a cos B there. Alright, and then this very powerful formula of an area of a triangle, which is half AB sine C. That angle is the included angle between these two sides, A and B. So it's so important to know what the formula looks, rather than saying area of triangle half AB sine C, area of triangle half AB sine C, area of triangle half AB sine C. And when you're given a triangle like that, and if this is 10, this is 12, this is 15, and you said, hey, this is 40 degrees, and this is 70 degrees, you wouldn't know what to do. Half AB sine C. Who's your A? Who's your B? Who's your sine C? Ouch! You got to understand the formula. what it is all about. It is AB, the angle between them. If you use BC, the angle between them. So these are little things that makes a difference in your maths. So as I said, maths makes you mad. And what is mad? Makes a difference. Makes a difference in your life. Because you gotta be real smart. Alright? Maths with Kumar.